Concerns over the Chinese stock market and that country's growth prospects may have spooked investors, but it isn't scaring Hollywood studios, which are still bullish and are continuing to bet big on the potential for the Chinese box office. Julia Boorstin takes a look.
The Chinese box office is booming, up more than 60% so far this year over the same period last year, after growing more than 30% per year for the past decade, according to Rentrak. It's on track to surpass the U.S. box office by 2017. Warner Brothers is now in talks to create a joint venture to co-produce local language movies in China and distribute them there.
The fastest route to gaining access to the Chinese market or even expanding the access one studio or another has is by partnering with people in China.
Warner Brothers would be joining Disney, 21st Century Fox, and DreamWorks Animation, all of whom are similarly partnering to co-produce and distribute films with Chinese companies. Hollywood's Chinese language productions in the works are in addition to the boost they're getting from a growing appetite for their English language films in China. This year, Universal's Jurassic World had the biggest global opening weekend in history, thanks in large part to its $99 million opening gross in China. Marvel's Avengers: Age of Ultron was Disney's biggest ever release in the country. And analysts are bullish that those Chinese box office dollars will keep on flowing to Hollywood, regardless of the country's stock market and currency fluctuations.
I think that a change in currency valuation doesn't really affect any individuals in China who want to go to the theater. They're going to continue to pay that U.S. equivalent of $2, $3, or $4 for a movie ticket, and that's still an attractive value proposition for their entertainment dollar.
The downside, Hollywood studios bring home just about a quarter of their Chinese box office gross as a result of government restrictions. That's about half the percent that studios get from theaters here in the U.S. But it's still a positive for Hollywood studios. It's money they didn't earn before Chinese moviegoers got hooked. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Julia Boorstin in Los Angeles.